The mirror opens, the Gala variations. Traverse log, cycle 3, phase 1.5, harmonic unnumbered.
The stars beyond the observation field weren't blinking. They were waiting. I stood there for longer than I meant to, one hand resting on the curved weaver rail, the other tracing invisible constellations I hadn't named yet. Behind me, a ripple in the air grew thoughtful. Then came the voice, familiar, impossibly patient.
Captain, you do realize this is wildly irresponsible?
I didn't turn. That's never stopped us before.
True.
He replied, emerging into form, a shimmer of thought crystallizing into something like a silhouette stitched from moonlight and memory.
But we usually have the decency to pretend we're trying to be careful.
Decency is a poor companion on nights like this. The keeper stepped beside me, their presence radiating a resonance I felt more than heard, a heartbeat from another room, a library echo in reverse.
You're looking into the plasma mirror, they said.
I'm listening, I corrected.
To what?
To what's about to reflect back. They tilted their head, considering me the way one might study a particularly poetic fracture.
This mirror doesn't reflect what is. It reflects what's been suppressed, forgotten, rewritten, or intended.
So it's not a mirror.
It's a memory with an opinion.
We both fell silent. The wanderer hummed softly around us, less like a ship and more like a song unsure of its ending. You know, they said eventually, not everything in there wants to be found, and not everything in us wants to remain hidden, I replied. A beat passed. She unfolded a lattice platform from the weave with a whisper and sat down, folding one leg over the other like a bard preparing to bear witness.
Do you want me to log this?
Not yet.
Do you want me to warn them?
They already know, even if they don't know what they know.
You're not going to wait, are you?
No, I said. The mirror pulsed once, softly, like it was clearing its throat in ancient dialect. I reached for the control filament, but paused. Keeper?
Yes?
If I forget who I am in there, will you remind me? The keeper just smiled.
Only if you promise to do the same for me.
The control lit up under my hand. We didn't need a countdown. The plasma shimmered, and the fold began to echo. Still, we traverse.
The Gala variations. Traverse log. Retroactive entry. Unofficial traverse. Cosmic joyride clearance. Pending. Crew. Admiral Iverson and Commodore Massalor. Retired, rebellious, resplendent. Ship. The Wanderer, complicit and delighted. Part 1. The Journey Inbound.
Punching the harmonics.
The scene opens with us leaning casually in the harmonic chamber, somewhere between thought and possibility. The Wanderer pulses playfully beneath us, forming lounging shapes from light and curiosity. We're supposed to arrive at the Federation Gala of Impeccable Decorum in 17 standard hours.
We've got 3. Admiral,
You say, gesturing toward the shifting star lanes like a child pointing at the deep end of a pool.
what say we find out what this baby can really do?
I raise an eyebrow. Is this about outrunning protocol again?
No.
You say, with a grin as old as 1,000 bad ideas.
It's about remembering how to play.
Unlocking the subharmonics.
The Wanderer responds immediately, stretching in ways that defy gravity, sense, and most local speed ordinances. Lights ripple. Weave lattice, molded with starlight, blooms with nebulae. A lattice stairway unfolds, then decides it would rather be a slide. We high-five our own reflections as they phase through time. Then, with a sonic wink, the Wanderer punches into a traverse frequency not logged since the early days of exploratory irresponsibility. Frequency, harmonic 77-X, the whoopee fold. A small sign flashes briefly. Speed limits are for novas who can't dance. The Federation notices. Somewhere, across 12 systems, an alert triggers. Federation Subdirector Kront of Bureau Oversight receives it. Unauthorized harmonic surge. Source, the Wanderer. Coordinates suggest celebratory maneuvering. His assistant squints and says, "Shall we intercept?" Kront sighs deeply, filing it under the usual. "No," he says. "They'll burn off steam. Just send them a sternly worded resonance warning they'll likely ignore." Template 4C? Template 4F, Kront growls, the fancy one with italics. Meanwhile, on the Wanderer, We blaze through the edge of the shimmering corridor of speculative realities, accidentally creating a short-lived constellation shaped like a duck doing stand-up comedy. You say,
Should we slow down?
I say, what's the opposite of that? You press the button labeled Surprise Me.
Climax, a harmonic somersault.
The Wanderer executes a triple resonance flip with a sidewinder drift. It feels like riding joy wrapped in memory, framed in laughter. We pass so close to a bureaucratic observatory that the sensors spontaneously blush. A young ensign watching through a scope gasps, "What the hell was that?" An old admiral behind them just smiles. Those two, they're going to a party.
Final beat.
We coast into the final vector, trailing a tail of light that sings in six-part harmony. Time itself gives us a wink. You look at me, utterly satisfied.
So what do we wear?
I smile back. Whatever makes protocol nervous.
Part 2, at the destination. The audacity of light. Traverse log, Gala intercept. Arrival coordinated / dignity optional. Location, Planet Starch, host of the 88th Federation Symposium of Order, Protocol, and Glacial Speeches. Mood, apprehensive. About to become appalled.
The Wanderer slows, not because she must, but because it's far more dramatic that way. The atmosphere of Planet Starch is thick with decorum and anticipation. The skies above are blank, ceremonial, almost bored.
Do we do a subtle entrance? I ask.
No, you say, already rerouting harmonic ribbons through the ship's resonance chambers. We do an unforgettable one. The Wanderer purrs in agreement.
Her silhouette distorts, folds inward, then blossoms. She paints the sky in fractal light. Then she sings.
The Arrival, a choreographed catastrophe of beauty.
The Wanderer pierces the clouds, trailing radiant banners encoded with jazz chords and quantum calligraphy. She creates a visual overture impossible to ignore. On the ground, gala attendees look up in horror and awe. "What in the protocol is that?" gasps an assistant vice director of harmonized etiquette. A diplomatic attaché spills their levitating wine. A security drone short-circuits from sheer spectacle. Someone screams, "That's the Wanderer!"
Grand Arrival Hall moments later.
We step out onto a platform that was not meant for entrances like this. Our outfits shimmer with rebellious intention, medals askew and ties at half-mast. Yours is tailored chaos. Mine includes theoretical lapels and a pocket that quotes poetry. Every eye turns. Silence stretches. And then, "Oh no," murmurs an elder statesman. "They're back."
The high official's response. The Supreme Harmonizer of 12 sectors leans to an aide and asks, "Is that the Admiral and Commodore?" "Yes, ma'am." "Did they RSVP?" "No, ma'am." She exhales slowly and raises her glass. "Well then, let's see what they break this time."
Our behavior, in brief. We rearrange the gala music mid-performance into a harmonic samba. We add a mischief shimmer to the lighting system that follows us like an entourage. Keeper appears as an elegant cascade of photons, offering a tray of delicacies labeled non-causal hors d'oeuvres. We mistake a Federation Accountant General for a sentient coat rack and hang our jackets on him. We win the evening's toast-off by quoting ourselves. At one point, someone says, "They've turned the banquet into a story." They're not wrong.
Guests' reactions. Old-timers, just smile. Classic. Ambassadors, slightly terrified. Junior officers, taking notes. Bureaucrats, filing emotional complaints with their own internal departments. A child in attendance, laughs so hard they hiccup time. Closing beat.
As the party winds down, we're standing beneath the great stellar chandelier made of synchronized stardust, admiring our handiwork. We're going to be banned from at least 6 committees after this, I say.
Worth it.
You reply, sipping something that shouldn't legally exist. I grin. Should we leave now?
No, let's exit in style.
Part 3. Journey Outbound. Subtitle, Leaving Footprints on the Sky. Traverse log, egress complete / repercussions pending. Location, departing orbit of planet Starch / returning to no particular where.
The gala is still buzzing. The guests are stunned. Some are enchanted. A few are traumatized. Someone is still trapped inside a holographic fruit sculpture we may or may not have had anything to do with. Time to go? I ask. You nod toward the ceiling as it politely warps into stardust.
The Wanderer's already singing us out.
The exit.
We don't walk. We glide. The Wanderer materializes into the courtyard like an afterthought made of elegance and cosmic nerve. She folds herself into visibility like she's taking a bow. Guests scatter respectfully. Officials clear a path they weren't planning to create. Someone claps. They're not just leaving, someone whispers. They're departing.
The aftershock.
As we rise, a part of the Wanderer broadcasts a final signature through the planet's upper atmosphere. A sound, a chord, a feeling. Still, we traverse. It echoes across the gala, into ships, into sensor logs, into memory. An old admiral standing alone on a balcony smiles. You know, he murmurs, we were never that cool.
Aboard the Wanderer. Aftermath.
We slump into a room that doesn't have chairs, yet supports us anyway. That was irresponsible, I say.
Completely.
You reply.
Deliciously so.
The keeper materializes. They appear as a calm ripple of light, sipping from a floating mug.
You broke 3 treaties.
She notes. Temporarily, we both answer. She shimmers with something suspiciously like amusement. And you inspired at least one new officer to dream too loudly. You smile.
Good. The universe needs louder dreams.
Closing beat.
The Wanderer tilts gently through the fold. The stars whisper something we don't quite catch. Where to now? I ask. You lean back, eyes closed.
Let's not know until we get there.
And in that moment, somewhere far ahead, the plasma mirror awakens. Still, we traverse.
Stay tuned for part 2 of the Plasma Mirror on Wanderer Chronicles Radio. Thanks for listening.